Hello YouTube, my name's Nero and today we use some Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and today a new weapon has come out if you are an Xbox player and you are a Season Pass holder. This weapon is called the OHM, or the OM. I really don't know how to pronounce it. It's a really weird name for a weapon, and it's actually very, very unique. What it is essentially a directed energy light machine gun shotgun hybrid. Now, you'd be wondering yourself, how does that even work? So basically, it's a light machine gun. It's a directed energy light machine gun that actually consumes ammo. It's not like the EM1, it's not like the EPM3 that overheats, but rather it consumes ammo similar to the TAC-19 shotgun, which is also a directed energy weapon. Basically, it consumes ammo, and if you hit left on your D-pad, if you're on the Xbox or if you're on the PlayStation, I'm not sure what the key would be on PC, then basically you switch over into shotgun mode, where you have a giant magazine and you have a full auto shotgun. Now, keep in mind the shotgun version of the weapon is not very good, but the LMG version is actually very good. I'm definitely thinking that's a pretty cool thing. So let's cut to some gameplay here. Let's go ahead and check out what this gun looks like and how it feels. So we're playing a little bit of Atlas Gorge right now, and Atlas Gorge is the first time I've ever actually played the map. I decided since I was on so early, now my friends were on, I had nobody to invite online. I'm like, you know what, we're just going to go ahead and I'm just going to join the Atlas Gorge 24/7 playlist, and we played around with the gun a little bit. My initial impressions, which keep in mind these are just initial impressions of the OHM, is the fact that the weapon itself is pretty powerful and definitely a whole lot of fun to use. It does kick quite a bit, and the hip fire spread is ridiculous. So if you want to unlock the laser sight, the extended mag, or the adjustable stock, you need to basically get hip fire kills with this weapon. And it's kind of ridiculous how wide the hip fire spread is. They're really kind of trying to say to you, if you're going to be hip firing with this weapon, you need to be having the weapon in shotgun mode. But the problem with it is the shotgun mode is kind of weak. So it's definitely kind of a pain to go ahead and get those hip fire kills, although if you're playing on a close range map, like picture something like the map Comeback, and you're hanging out on top of a rooftop, you stay there in light machine gun mode, you start shooting down people at a distance and whatnot, you're doing okay, then you start thinking to yourself, you know what, I want to make my way into that B flag. You quickly switch into shotgun mode, you go running into the B flag, and you can try and take out some people while you're in there. It's definitely an interesting idea. The idea of a light machine gun and a shotgun both being part of the exact same weapon, it's kind of weird, right? It doesn't really sit right, you know? But if we do remember back to similar Call of Duty games, you had assault rifle and shotgun hybrids essentially, because you could actually have a master key attachment on your assault rifle, where basically you would hit left on the D-pad and then it would basically switch you to this under barrel shotgun that you would have. Now keep in mind that shotgun was never very good, but it was a nice little alternative that you had, because a lot of times, like if you're using say an M16, which is not a very good, it's notorious for not being a very good close range weapon, you know, you go into a room, you switch into that master key, then you can try using the master key shotgun while you're in that room, clear the room, run outside. Once you get back outside, of course, you can pull back out your M16. I think it's really the design philosophy behind the OHM. I think it's the exact same idea where you have all this power down range, and you really do. It's not underpowered by any means. Like, you think of the 84 when that first came out as a DLC gun, it was pretty underpowered. This isn't the case. It's actually a very powerful, I wouldn't say overpowered, but I would say just a very powerful, very middle of the road, just very nice overall light machine gun. You have that, and then of course you have the ability to pull out a shotgun and run around with that. So you can really kind of tailor it to wherever you want. Now, keep in mind, you can have a giant magazine and a full auto shotgun if you like it, but how they balance that is just by the very fact that they made it so the damage is pretty weak and it takes a lot of hits to kill. You see right here, it just takes a long time to get kills with this shotgun. Sometimes it seems like it's really quick, other times it's like, wow. And that's mainly because the hip fire spread is so ridiculously far apart. So that's really kind of how they're balancing it. So my initial impressions of the weapon is, once again, the shotgun isn't so hot, but the light machine gun part of it is freaking awesome. You guys know I like using directed energy weapons, I like using laser weapons, so I'm definitely enjoying that. And it looks awesome. Like, just looking at the gun, by far one of the coolest looking guns I've seen in Call of Duty in a very, very, very long time. It's definitely an amazing looking light machine gun. It's definitely a whole lot of fun to use. You know, that's my initial impressions of it so far. Keep in mind I'm only 100 or so kills into it, but it's definitely a whole lot of fun. Like last time there was a DLC weapon we got, was the 84, and by the time I got around that 100 kill mark, I was like, yeah, I think I'm kind of over it, you know, and I've been using it a bit since then. But with this gun, it's like, no, I want to continue to use it. It's actually a lot of fun. It's actually very powerful downrange. It's really good. I like using it a whole lot. So that is my impression so far of the OHM, the brand new weapon that is going to be coming with the next DLC. Keep in mind, people on the Xbox One and on the Xbox 360 actually have access to this weapon if you have the Season Pass, similar to what they did with the 84. Unfortunately, PlayStation players don't seem to be getting this weapon anytime soon. It's probably probably going to be something similar once again to the AE4, where you guys are going to get a little bit after if you're a season pass holder, you guys can actually have access to the weapon and try it out. But just to throw this in here at the end of the video, this was kind of a shot in the dark, right? Like, did anybody even hear about this? Did I miss an entire news thing that everybody was apparently completely aware of besides me, or what? Because I basically signed on today, like, oh, cool, new update. Let's play with some of the weapons. I went to go make my EM1 class, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. There's a new heavy weapon. So it's like, okay, so apparently there's a brand new weapon that's going to be like a preview weapon for the new DLC that's apparently in here. Like, I don't remember anyone ever saying anything about that, but it's pretty awesome that it's now here. So once again, those are my initial impressions of the OHM, which I really think they should really work on that name. I'll start calling it the OM, because OHM is really confusing, and I keep wanting to call it the OMH for whatever reason. So I don't know, man. It's a really bad name, but it's a really cool gun. That's my impressions of the weapon so far. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves. Of course, let me know in the comment section below if you are a season pass holder on the Xbox 360 or on the Xbox One. Let me know your thoughts on the weapon so far. I'm getting a lot of positive feedback on Twitter from it, so I want to see your guys' feedback about this weapon in the comment section below. Once again, hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.